And now this President Biden is attacking Republicans for their economic agenda. Watch.
What in God's name would the Americans give up the progress we've made for the chaos they're suggesting? I don't get it. That's why the MAGA Republicans deliberately choose to inflict this kind of pain on the American people. Why? Why? This nation has gone through too much. We've come too far to let that happen. I will not let it happen. Not on my watch. I will veto everything they send us.
Brian Brenberg is here. He's got a new boogeyman, right? He can blame the MAGA Republicans, but shouldn't the president be promising to work with Republicans instead of, promising to veto everything?
Well, that's his old boogeyman, too. Meet the new boogeyman, same as the old boogeyman. MAGA Republicans, chaos. It's just, he's not burdened by reality, Lauren. We know this. If you think about his predictions going into the election about Georgia, we were going to have Jim Eagle 2.0 or something like that. Well, that didn't pan out. Now he's saying Republicans are going to create economic chaos. Well, how exactly? What are they going to do? They've been asked about Social Security and Medicare. None of them are talking about cutting Social Security and Medicare. That's his big boogeyman, that they're going to do that. They do want to work on the deficit, and he said he's not going to negotiate on that. So if anybody's creating chaos here, I think it's the president, not Republicans.
Seems very extreme to me. Next one for you, speaking of extreme, Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez deflected questions about reckless spending in her own party, only, this is great, this is gold, only to blame former President Trump.
Congresswoman, quickly on the debt limit, Democrats have been in charge for the past 2 years. Do you think Democrats have spent too much money?
I think the largest contributor to the debt ceiling or to our deficit has been the Trump tax cuts, but I gotta go. Sorry.
I think it's laughable. That is completely laughable. She should have just said, no, we want to continue to spend trillions of dollars.
She's never had a problem with deficits. In fact, she's critiqued the Biden administration when they've said they've cared about deficits. She doesn't care. The Trump tax cuts were supposed to add about $1 trillion, or supposed to take away $1 trillion of tax revenue. Congressional Budget Office ran the analysis before those tax cuts, after. Actually, tax revenue is going up after those tax cuts. But we know Biden has added almost $5 trillion of new debt to our debt load over the next 10 years. So yeah, just do the numbers there, and you can see very quickly, it's spending that's the problem, not tax cuts. That's why she doesn't want to talk about it.
And they don't want to be accountable for any of that. Just continue to swipe the taxpayer credit card.
She loves modern monetary theory.
And don't be accountable.
Her economic view is deficits don't matter. That's why we got into the inflation problem. She doesn't care about deficits. She wants the spigots open, and she wants to get past all of this. And that's why we've ended up with the last 2 years of economic reality we've had, because she doesn't care, and she is the proponent of a theory that cannot work fiscally.
Well, she's young. You teach young students, young, late teens, early 20-somethings. Do they understand that you can't just ring up debt and you have to be accountable and responsible for it at some point?
My students, by far, yes, because they live in reality. They have their own personal budget. They know how this works on a personal level. It's only when you get to D.C. that you start to think that those rules don't apply. That's her problem. Yeah. She got to D.C. way before she had enough life experience to temper what she thinks. And that's why she can have these views. You got to live a little bit. You got to do a few things.
That's a whole different topic. That's a whole different topic.
It is a whole different topic, but I stand by it no matter who you talk to.
I see your point, Brian.